But in high school I had a really great biology teacher who taught me some of the more intricacies of science, and we did a lot of actually medical things. That really got me sparked and interested in medicine. After high school I went to undergrad at Georgetown, and I really got even more interested in medicine there, doing biology. And I actually stayed at Georgetown to do my medical training at Georgetown University as well. After that, or during medical school, I was between a lot of different specialties. I couldn't really make up my mind for a while. I really liked doing hands-on things, seeing a problem that you could physically, touch and see, and then being able to fix it. That was something that really was important to me in deciding what to do in medicine. And I ended up choosing orthopedics because of that. That kind of checked all those boxes. After medical school, I went to residency down in Orlando, and I did my residency down there in Orlando Health. That's one of the busiest trauma centers in the country, and we had one of the busiest caseloads of any residency program in the country. We did almost 2,400 cases by the time I graduated residency, which is in the top 90th percentile and amongst all residents. So we had a great hands-on experience and got to see a variety of different problems and procedures, and had that opportunity to go forward and learn. After residency, I did my fellowship at the Andrews Institute in Pensacola under the tutelage of Dr. James Andrews, who's a world-renowned sports medicine surgeon. He's the kind of the athlete, he's kind of the physician to all the major athletes and all the different pro programs. And that was a great experience to be able to learn from him about his philosophy on taking care of patients and how to treat patients as well. The biggest thing was always listening to the patient. The patient's always right. Listening to the patient. The patient's most in tune to their body and what's going on. And so to listen to the patient or the parents, if it's a kid especially listen to mama. Mama's always most important. He really harped on that, and that was something that has always been a philosophy of mine, but what I was glad to see in other physicians to kind of take that forward, and especially with the success that he's had, how important that is in treating patients. The other thing I learned from him was always putting patients first. We saw a broad spectrum of patients, be it high school athletes, college athletes, weekend warriors, professional players in all the different pro sports. And every single patient was an MVP to him. He treated every single patient like that, and each and every patient deserves that attention and that level of care from us all the time. But my wife and I really loved the Southeast, and we decided we wanted to stay here. We loved the weather, we loved the people, the culture, the values. And so I had a lot of interviews around the Southeast, and Ortho Georgia really stuck out to me. It's a great group of physicians that all work collegially together. I think it's a great practice having physicians that have had a variety of different training all across the country. They have different ways of doing things and different ways of seeing problems, and how they work together collegially to help the patients and putting the patients first. That really stuck out to me, and that opportunity and that philosophy was something that really struck with me, and is something that's important to me as well. So my personal philosophy with my patients is putting each and every patient first, listening to them, and coming up with a plan together with them. Each and every patient to me is an MVP, whether they're a high school athlete, college athlete, weekend warrior, professional athlete. Each and every patient deserves that special attention and care, and coming up with the treatment program together as a team. That's an important thing to me as well.